a diva. I'm 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 a
Hey my widow creeps, so yes, I am back today, baby, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are noticing this my little bob life that I got going on, my little uneven asymmetrical thingamabobby. It's like the soccer mom bob reincarnated, you know. Y'all know her, y'all remember her? Yeah, her. OMG. Let's talk about this tragedy first, okay? This is actually a combo video. Not really, but kind of. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about the tragedy as to why I have a bob now versus the long blonde hair, and basically get the tea on this hair, okay? Now, again, this hair is from Glam Diva's hair. I'll have all the information below. First, I will start off by saying, before I go any further, so that if y'all don't watch nothing else in this video, understand and know this. I definitely recommend this hair, hands down, okay? Hands down. We all know that when buying hair from different places, you may get a good batch, you may get a bad batch, or you may get one good bundle and then one other bundle might be messed up. We all know that you're taking a risk, but what I can say is that with this company, you won't be taking a risk, because if something is not right, it will get fixed, okay? That's number one. Number two, this hair, glory. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yes, this hair is everything, okay? Now, this is what I would say about this hair. Once I bleached it and everything, now I have not came back with another review for this hair in between. Reason being is because I wanted to really fully get a feel of it. I didn't want to do any halfway points. I wanted to go all the way through, and it has most definitely been a long enough time. I have experienced so much with this hair. I can give you the rooter to the tutor and back to the rooter and all that. I don't even know what root and tutor is. Okay, so yes, this hair takes color like no other, as you can see, and it is still soft. It's not brittle, it's not hard, it's not stiff. It's yes honey, okay? And after you hear the tragedy, girl, Miss Monroe, when you hear the tragic fall of Miss Monroe and then the triumph to victory, hello somebody, yeah, I will shout right now. This, yes Lord, this hair, it bounced back. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, I have minimal shedding, the normal, here and there, a couple of strands here and there, the norm, okay? It took the color, as you can clearly see. It holds a curl very well. This little bump that I did right here, I did this like a day ago, and it's still there, you know. I haven't really like curled it in this bob state. But as for the long state, yes, you can go to my Instagram and Facebook and so forth, and of course past videos, and see the hair in a long state. So if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen it long and when I first got it and everything, please go back and check it out. You can see the hair featured in my outfit of the day videos as well. So this hair, okay, let's talk about the tragic fall of Marilyn. This is my wig's name, Marilyn, and I colored it as well. Oh, the ratchet trip, this earring has been doing the most. Gosh, it fell out in every video already. So yeah, nervous breakdown moment. All right, the hair, I absolutely love it. Like, if you're gonna color hair, this is it. I also did the owner's hair. She drove to see me. Hey Tanya girl, and she got her hair done as well. She got hers colored as well. You can check that out. I will insert a picture as well of Miss Toya's hair. So yeah, this hair, recommended. It does well, it holds a curl, it bounces back, it does what it's supposed to do. Oh my lord, why would this earring do what it's supposed to do? Gosh. And when you hear the tragic fall of Marilyn and the rise of Mrs. Monroe, that's what we're gonna call this one, the rise of Mrs. Monroe to victory, then you will understand why I say what I say. Okay, so yes, the tragic story. Picture it. Louisiana, 2014. My dryer, my washer, Maryland, and me. Oh my God. So I washed Maryland the night before, cold washed her, had her sitting up all pretty, baby. She got her little voodoo concoction treatment, okay? She hanging up, she's almost dry, all right? So that day I was going to record a video, actually, the final update on her. So I take her down and put her on the dryer because, you know, I had her hanging up, I needed to move her. I go in my fast-paced moving life and I go and I start to wash clothes. Now, I had picked up some of the clothes and I had to sit them on top of the dryer where Maryland was in order to put them in the washer because it's too much in my hands. Okay, yeah, picture it. Clothes go in, so does Maryland. I don't even see it. Nobody knows what's going on. Just basically know Maryland got in the washer, okay, from a clothes washing incident. And when I pulled her out, well, I didn't pull out. Let me rewind. I didn't pull out. My niece came upstairs and she said, sit down. Something very bad has happened. I need to sit down, okay, because you're gonna be very, you should sit down. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? What's happening? She comes from behind her back with Maryland, looking like raccoons had sex on her and then shoot her, okay? This is what she looked like right here, Maryland. Yeah, raccoons had an orgy on Maryland. And I was distraught, but I was not gonna be defeated, okay? When I tell you the closure was matted down to the lace, the hair was just mangled, because you have to think about it. Not only was it in the washer with water and clothes, it was in there with detergent, okay? Then not even liquid detergent, like powder detergent. So she was squeaky clean though, but she was a hot matted mess. All right, so I'm like, I can't do this. So I try to go and start brushing her out to see. I'm like, this is finna be terrible, but I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I've started from. Mary inspired that. Yes, I started to brush her. Okay, not happening. All right, next plan of action. I need to cut this wig up, cut these tracks off, and try to pull them apart that way. If I can pull them apart from matting, then I have a fighting chance and maybe I can brush them out. Okay, that idea worked. Taking it off of the wig allowed it to separate, so I was able to separate it. Oh my God, it was still terrible. It was like balled up in spots, stringy in spots, just a mess. Okay, so, and the closure was matted out. So, to itself, all right. It looked like a coughed up hairball, probably from one of the raccoons. So, I take the hair and I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. So I mix up my voodoo concoction, my hair little treatment that I do, and I hit a bippity boppity boo, and I left it to sit, and I let it sit for 3 days. 3 days. I was like, I need this to be soaked and saturated, but I need to let it dry as well, because combing it wet just was not doing it. So I let it pretty much get to a drying stage of maybe 80% dry, and I started to go to work. I took track by track and I just folded it out, and I started to, you know, kind of try to do the knots out, comb, do whatever. By the time I finished, I had lost so much hair, I swear it looked like 2 bundles of hair gone, because, you know, combing out the tangles, it's gonna pull the whole matted piece out and the whole whatever. All right, so when I put it back, the length was actually pretty much still there when I made the wig, but it was so stringy. So I'm like, all right, I have to do this. I was already excited because it was so soft. After I put my little ancient Creole secret in it, you know, to get it to shake it back. Like, I am the queen of weave shake back, okay? Ask my clients, baby. I be shaking back that hair like 4 flats on a Cadillac way back, okay? And from there, I was like, I just can't. So I continued to go. I made the wig or whatever. After I combed it out as best I could, like I said, it was stringy, it was just looking a mess. I'm like, okay, I have to do about it. But when I looked at the closure, I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? This closure is terrible. So what I did is I started examining the closure. Now, everybody knows I write your closure. We're gonna say this is the closure 4x4, right? So this is the beginning, this is the end of the closure. From here to here, it was matted down. Okay, from here to here, it wasn't matted down, but it was very, very tangled. I felt like I was gonna lose too much hair. It was gonna be a mess. Okay, no, I have to figure out something because I need a closure for this hair, and I want to wear this hair now. So I took and I cut off this front section where it was matted down at. So I've made a whole new lace closure hairline. So now instead of having a closure that's this long, I have one that's this long. So example, in my hair right now, you see where this part stops right here? That's where my closure stops now. So it's this big. It's still the same width, but it's only this far. Okay, I didn't care. I was gonna make it work, and as you can see, I made it work, baby. So I went ahead, put all the hair in, put the closure in, you know, whatever, and I said, all right, fine. Flat out it out. Oh my God, Marilyn is back, but she is thinking, baby. She needs a road gang. You know what? Forget it. Soccer mom bob that thing. It's gonna allow me to still have the kind of long ends that were even stringy in the front, and just cut up the back, and bam. As you all know, I'm not a short hair girl, so if I do something like this, it has to have something different, crazy going on. The blonde was a plus, and the fact that I like uneven things, as you can see. And yes, this side is so not even with this side, but that's how I wanted it. I wanted it to be a little messy look, kind of just, you know, like carefree, little bob. I'm a soccer mom, I'm a mom, but I'm hot, and all that. And if this ratchet earrings and stuff fall out, why do I keep putting it back? Okay, so yes, that was the tragic fall of Marilyn, the tragic fall of Marilyn, but the triumph to victory, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, was when Miss Monroe shook back like 4 flats, baby. Do you hear me? Look. You shut your mouth. If I am not the hair voodoo priestess, baby. So yes, baby. If anybody tell me I am not the hair voodoo priestess, okay, and that I cannot revive and shake back, all right, y'all don't get it cause screw. I use the name hair voodoo priestess. Let's discuss this right quick, because number one, I'm from Louisiana, okay? My ancestors, we ain't even gonna get talking about Miss Laveau. That's a whole nother story. But that is one of my ancestors, okay? Now, I am known to revive hair, weave hair. I'm known to take old hair that you bring to me, all different types of shapes and pieces and colors, put it together and make magic, as they call it. And that's where it basically came about. Hair voodoo priestess, okay? It just works out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, my hair has it. Girl, shut up. Shut yourself up right now. Shit, girl, bye, Lance. Really? Look at that. Look at how this hair came back. And yes, I will say I got some skills with some revivation, but this hair, going through that washer turmoil, like if y'all could see the hair, that picture don't do no justice as to what it looked like. Going through that, this hair, it should have been trash. Having all that washing powder in it, it should have been so dry, so nasty, just not able to really be revived. And it came back, baby. And I just want to say hello to Mrs. Monroe. Now, I am missing my long hair, and it will be back shortly. Don't you worry, don't you fret. But I do love this. It's cute for the summer. Yeah. And that's all I can say. I love the owner of this company. I love the hair. I recommend it. Yes, I do. And y'all know this is an honest and true story. Because, baby, when Marilyn came out that washer, I could have took my hands and put it around my niece's neck. That's what she told me to sit down, girl. I'm surprised she even showed it to me. But, yes, I am glad that she at least shook back to this, because y'all, the coloring that I did to this hair, like the money that was spent to get it blonde, the time and the effort, I could not let it go. Like, this blonde is just so wonderful and so lovely, and it's everything that I ever asked for, and I just couldn't let it go or whatever. Yeah, so this video is extremely too long. I know it is, but it's a final review. Okay, so I had to give you all the details. Okay, all right. So yes, I love you guys so very much. Head over to Glam Diva's hair, baby. All the info will be below. You can contact her on Facebook. You can reach her on Instagram and all that. And yes, get at her, get this hair. Her shipping is quick. Her prices are reasonable, especially for some 7A hair. Oh, this hair, remember I said I ain't never had no 7A hair? It lived up to every A that was there. Okay? Every A that was there. I would give it an 8A. Why? Because it passed the washing machine trick. That's gonna be my new hobby, seeing what weave passed the washing machine trick. You pass the washing machine trick, then you just might get an 8 star. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Ooh, ooh. Bye. It's hot in this bathroom.